Ja vidim ovi Balkani u životu, ja hoću da vam kažem nešto. Ja ti kažem, pa samo hoćete da budete pevačica i pevač. Ja ti kažem, šta ti je bolje u životu i gledaj mene i kako ja radim posao. Ja ti kažem, svaki dan razumite da nije bit pevačica i pevač nešto veliko. Ja ti kažem sada, ja ti kažem, kad možeš da budeš Isusa Krista, onda ti je veće. Ja vidim jedna cura, ja je pitam u pičku materinu, ja kažem ovako šta ja radim u kući, šta se dešava oko mene večeras. I ona me gleda i kažem, to je lepo. Ja kažem, pa da. Ja vidim, a neće da pita da dođe kod mene u pičku materinu. Ja ovako pitam, pa što ne dođeš kod mene? Ja vidim, pa ona kaže, 9 do 5 ima. Ja vidim, pa što mi nisi pitala u pičku materinu? Ja vidim, ona kaže, pa imam 9 do 5. Ja kažem, pa slušaj me, ovako inako, možeš da dođeš posle 9 do 5, pa što me ne pitaš da dođeš posle 9 do 5? Ja razumijem, ja ti kažem, nemoj da budeš toliko glupa u životu da misliš da 9 do 5 te blokira da pitaš mene da dođeš kod mene. I want you guys to understand that before in my life, I understand that the worst in terms of the best way for me to have a great fantasy or a great day for myself before was to have 6 or 7 or more looking great women in my bed while we're all doing drugs and we're fucking. I mean, that's before the best day of my life. I mean, that is just a small that's just a small amount of information. But today, I realize I flip it 360 and I flip it 180 in a way that it's just another way that I'll show you now. I realize today, my best day is just communicating more words without that shit. I mean, I just want to communicate more words. I want to express more words into the world. And that's something of the best day of my life. I mean, in the sense that there's nothing of pleasure in terms of woman in this picture. There's nothing of food and drink in this picture. I mean, there's no fucking holidays in this picture. I mean, there's no fucking traveling somewhere to this picture. I mean, understand? I mean, there's no fucking touching other people and being around other people in this picture. I brush it. There's no fucking music or anything in this fucking picture. I mean, understand? But I love music. I love everything. I realize, although, you must understand, there's no fucking events out there that's going to make my fucking day. I mean, there's nothing there's nothing out there that's going to fucking make my day either. I mean, no matter how much you suck my dick, brush it, it's never going to make my day. I mean, understand? I brush it. But what's going to make my day? It's speaking the words that is coming out of my mouth now. That's the fucking best day of my life. It's the best day of my life, to just speak my words. As soon as I can speak those words, I want nothing fucking else other than to speak the words today. That's the most blissful way that I can tell you about my life, that it's every single day like this. And that's where I want you to be. I want you to be in a place of your life where you're really, really understanding how to go and progress your communicational skills like I am in this video. And that's the best. I mean, no amount of alcohol is going to fucking do my communicational skills. I mean, no fucking amount of sex in the world is going to speak my words for me. I mean, no amount of anything in the world is going to speak for my words in terms of life. I mean, in sense of what I do is understand this. I understand that when I speak more like this, I'm speaking more in a way that I can go and lift the vibe of this world in different ways and love my life in different ways, to understand how to really, really be more empathetic with what I'm doing, to also understand every single day to love my life in different ways. So what I'm doing all the time is I'm making sure I'm always involving Jesus Christ in my life. And then I understand every single day I'm loving my life even more every single day because I'm talking and talking and talking. And that's just something that is pure bliss and pure eternity. If you can just speak out the words, please. And it's more being able to speak with God all day long, with yourself as well. And understanding when to speak with God and when never to speak with God. I mean, understand? I mean, although you have to speak with yourself over God sometimes. I mean, just to have a conversation with yourself sometimes is beautiful as well. But having a conversation with yourself is the greatest aspect of life as well. So what I do is understand that no amount of pleasure in the world is going to make me happy, and no amount of woman in this world is going to make me happy. And no amount of money is going to make me happy, and I realize, and no amount of traveling of this world is going to make me happy. But what's going to make me happy along the way is expressing the words. Ja obožavam kad me mrzite u pičku materiju. Ja se smijem na vas u pičku materiju. Ja se uvijek smijem na vas. Ja se uvijek smijem na vas kad vi mene mrzite u pičku materiju. Ja hoću da ti ideš dole bez Isusa Krista. Ja bio debljuco i čovjek koji je baš sa mozgom bio dole u životu. I jedan čovjek mi vidi kao, ja vidim kao, pita me jesi dobro, ja vidim kao jesi dobro, jel? Ja vidim ovako sam dobro, ja sam dobro. Ja vidim posle 5 godina, ja radim bolje od njega u životu, a neće da me zove inspiracija u pičku materiju. Ja vidim, neće da me zove u inspiraciji, neće da kaže ti si inspiracija. Pošto video je kako sam bio dole u pičku materiju i kako sam išao dole i kako sam radio drogu i sve, ja vidim sve je video kako sam bio debiljuca i sad kako sam lepši i kako radim bolje od njega u životu i neće da me zove inspiracija klub sa jedan. Ja ti kažem neće, pošto nema srce, nema srce da radi to, pošto ja sam bolji od njega. Ja ti kažem, i sad, kad imate takvi ljudi u tvoj život, kad ti radiš bolje od njih, ja ti kažem, neće te zovu inspiracija. Ja ti kažem, neće, pa nemoj da pričaš s njima više. Ja ti kažem, ljudi moji, nemoj da pričate sa ljudima koji te nikad ne zovu inspiracije u životu. Ako razumete to, onda razumete kako da budete bolji i razumete kako da pričate ispred ljudima više od oni i onda imate više sveta, ja ti kažem, imate više ponos, ja ti kažem, imate više Boga, radite to.